Eze-Ana bụ eziokwu, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ịma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkụzi. Eze-Ana, Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu, onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu, onye ọma gị jee ma ọnụ, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu, onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu, onye ọma gị jee ma ọnụ, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana ga-adị, Ugochitubelu ga-adị, Ugochitubelu tempụl ọ ya adị, maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị ụka erigo anyị front and back, ndị oche eri anyị front and back. Fọdụ asị kala aka ghọrọ ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma. Buru Baịbụl bịa, akwụkwọ akụkọ, mepekwa chọọchị fa, okwu na ụka bịakwa.
Good day, viewers all over the world, lovers of Eze-Oku TV. I welcome you all in today's section of Philosophy and Life. We have with us an Eze-Ana evangelist. Sir, you're highly welcome.
Well done.
Please introduce yourself.
My name's Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochitubelu Norifite. Momeboma Kajuto. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja Ugochitubelu Ọdịnala Temple. Anyị na-agba afa mmiri emekwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja n'Ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwa onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or Ọdịnala evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Before we proceed with today's questions, is there anything else you wish to say to our viewers?
Viewers all over the world, as you are joining us, our administrations, both on social media, on Eze-Oku TV, or in Eze-Oku TV, keep sharing it, keep telling people about our administrations.
Let's dive into today's question. The first one is, can you tell us your real name and little about your humble beginning?
Okay, thank you for that wonderful question. My real name is Chukwu Nonyelum. Yeah, that is my first name. Chukwu Nonyelum, of course, Chukwu Nonyelum, but I have two other English names given to me as a Catholic, and they are someone that have been confirmed. So my baptismal name as a Catholic is Paul, while my confirmation name is Anthony. However, the both names has been rejected by me. Thank you. It's a story for another day.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us little about your humble beginning.
Yes, my humble beginning is that one, I was born and brought up at Onitsha. Precisely, I was born at Wally War. Then my family were just family with humble background anyway. But notwithstanding, when I was growing up, I set up a standard and strong wish to break the barriers. I did not allow my humble beginning to humble me. And I know if you will learn from me, don't allow your humble beginning to humble you. I can tell you, the only thing that can stop you in life is your mindset. Your mindset is the only thing that can stop you. Believe in me, If you don't stop yourself, nobody will stop you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And the next question is, permit me to ask you, sir, are you a polygamist? Why I'm asking is, with the way you do your teaching concerning polygamy, one will be convinced that you're a polygamist.
I'm proud one at that. I'm a polygamist. Yes. I can beat my chest. Say I'm a polygamist because that is the way of our ancestors. And with that, if you have the charisma, with that you have peace of mind and more options. Thank you.
Right. The next question is, rumor has it that you're a Nollywood producer and director. How true is that?
Yes, yes. I'm a registered Nollywood director and ANMD member, and also a movie producer known as Ugochi Tubel Movie Productions. Thank you.
All right. Can you tell us why you joined Nollywood as a producer and also as a director?
Yes, why I joined Nollywood as a director and a producer is this. One, despite the fact that is another way of earning money, what really drive my passion is the fact that Nollywood, based on the storylines, really help to bastardize our culture and tradition, portraying our culture and tradition in a bad light. So for that reason, and I understand that most of them write their stories, the scripts, direct it the way based on what they want people to watch, and therefore to make money, because they want to give people what they want. In other words, people will be willing to pay and buy. So therefore, keeping aside the real message of portraying the Igbo spirituality in good light. So for that reason, I decided to join and make a difference. That's one of the reasons why I joined. And I can tell you without missing words that we have produced so many films. If you go to our YouTube or your regular viewer on Eze-Ana TV, you always see movies produced by Ugochi Tubel Movie Productions. Thank you.
You're welcome. How can you describe yourself? A Dibia or what?
Yes, thank you for that wonderful question. Naturally, I'm a priest by calling and an ordinary evangelist. Yes, a priest is only in church. People don't understand the aspect of Dibia. Dibia, people normally call everybody. If you're a practitioner, they describe you as Dibia. I can tell you, Dibia in Dibia work is divided. Dibia is just a profession. Dibia is just like a medical doctor. And inside medical profession, you will see other subgroups. Example, they have lab scientists. People, their work is to find out exactly where your problem is coming from. Yes, in the spirituality, we regard them as Alpha. Alpha is just a spiritual lab, like a spiritual lab. Yes, we have other groups that are the priests. Their work is to intercede for you. We have another group, they work in hand with the priest. Dibiaja, then Achuaja. They can perform the sacrifices on your behalf. They can also give you the ritual kalagacha. Igacho. Then enwelu dibia mmiri. Under dibia mmiri enwelu ndị na-achụ mmiri ma ọ bụ ndị na-aha mmiri makers. Then enwelu the other aspect of it. Ndị na-eji achụ aja mmiri. Ọ bụrụ ndị ụmụ nwaanyị na-arị a na-akpọ ha ndị owu mmiri. The priestesses, yes. So enwelu ndị awa. Then enwelu dibia mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa ahịhịa. Enwere dibia ndị mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa ahịhịa n'ime ha dịka enweziri ndị wụ psychiatrist, ndị na-agwọ ndị ala, ndị na-enye ọgwụ nwaanyị na-achọ nwa, ndị na-enye ọgwụ nke a ma ọ bụ ndị na-agwọ enye ule aresọrọ. So enwelu so many. N'ọzi ịbata n'ime ịmalụ nke agwụ gị gaa na line ya. However, enwere dibịa nwere ike ịda alụ ụzọ ihe na-abụ. Enwere dibịa nwere ike ịbụ dibịa afa, ọ na-agba afọ, ọ na-achụ àjà. Ịghọtara ya? Enwere dibịa nwere ike ịda agbakwa afa mana ọ dị achụ àjà. Ọ gbachara gị afa, ọ bụrụ na ọya ibu wee bịa nwere aka mmụọ dị na ya, o setụrụ mmụọ o tretie gị. Ịghọtara ya? Etu a ka ọ dị. Like ma ọ dibịa na-agwọ ndị ala, ndị ọgbanje, o nwere ike ọ gbachaa afa so chụọ àjà dị na ya. So ihe nna achịkọwa bụ dibịa nwere ike ịnọ nta two different dimension in one as a person. Example, o nwere some doctor bụ a surgeon ka ọ bụ mana ọ bụkwa a physician, meaning ịbịa for surgery o mee surgery. Inwekwa typhoid and malaria to treat you. So for me, I fell within the category of priest. That is onye nchụaja na onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. Yes, these are two cardinal points. Thank you.
Outside spiritual works, do you do anything else?
Yes, thank you for that wonderful question. See, people don't really understand more, but I want to use this opportunity to explain about myself. When I started, some people, only people that are so close to me will tell you the full story about me, how I began. Two things you know about me. I don't joke with anything spiritual. Even from my childhood, I don't joke with anything spiritual. Anything concerning spiritual development, contact me. Yes, that is why I joined the religious movement from the Catholic faith early enough. Then anything concerning working very hard, legitimately, I don't joke with it. Look, since 1996, almost 30 years now, it's about 29 years ago. I was so young then. I will be around maybe and early 20s, maybe 21 or so, or 20 then. When I joined a known water drilling company. Yes. After that, I established my own company known as Polantomi Integrated Limited. Yes. That company was officially registered with Corporate Affairs or Commission in the year 2002. You can see over 20-something years now. Under Polantomi Integrated Limited, my office before 23 years, I've already become a millionaire. Yes. Now, if I tell you the story of my very far. But if not for this calling work, I can be able to go mana. Onye dara ebe chi ekwaturu ya. Emere aja ihe. And the true story about myself. Before 23 years, I'm already a millionaire. Yes. If not that, I would pull me down. I would have gone far. That time I'm talking about 2020, I already have an office at Onitsha Owerri Road. You can go and verify. Why I normally, whenever I want to tell you about the history of my life, you can go and verify. Verify, yes. 105 Onitsha Owerri Road is a 2-story building. My office is at the 1st floor. Yes. That particular time I'm talking about, my company have lost count of how many boreholes we have sunk nationwide. We have lost count. Yes. My company drilled boreholes, various locations, Anambra and beyond. From site to site. And we achieved a lot. I became a land owner very early. Before 22 years, I'm already a land owner at the Awada. to show you what this Agwo thing did to me. I'm coming. Because if you are seeing somebody, you might be thinking that Agwo work really pulled me down. However, I'm happier now seeing people that are happy that I help them out. That is the only thing. But financial wise, I will tell you without missing words that I will work. This my calling actually put me down. I will explain. At that early, I have drilled borehole to so many prominent Anambra people. I'm not telling you people in Abia or Enugu. Maybe you will find it difficult to go and verify. But as a bona fide Anambra people, I mention few people that you can put a call that is well known. If there is anything like first class citizens in Anambra State, you cannot call these people billionaires in Anambra State without mentioning some of them. These are people I have worked for. You can still go and verify. I will mention at least one person name. So that early, my company had made name. We are training from site to site, site to site. In this particular hotel that made me to drop that business is this particular as a contractor at 23 years. Before 23 years, I'm already living comfortable in Awada, living full flat. Have 3 private cars. So if you know where I started, you know that even this our work have pulled me down. So why I want to tell a little bit about my story is that sometimes if you see somebody maybe on social media, maybe you thinking that the person that I can tell you this work have really dealt with me, have work. So as at year 2000, people will award me contract of millions of naira. Let me give you an example. Let me use Chief Ogondo Orisa or Amadike, one of Oruku. He's a well-known person. Any person that knows the billionaires, only that he's a very humble and quiet human being. One of the billionaires I know in Anambra State, but you will never hear his voice. You can go and verify. He's still alive. I don't want to start mentioning people that are passed on. You can verify. It's for Boruku of Amadike, one of Oruku. There is no anybody that is in main market that will mention Sire worldwide. You will not say you don't know him. Are you getting me? Yeah. So this man gave me a contract of borehole, millions of naira, to sink a borehole in his father's house. Over 2 million naira. Then, so when I'm telling you how I began, you will know that it's not today I began to count the money. Even Allah will pull me down and tell you that missing words. This particular man, I have sank a borehole for him in many properties. I have even lost count because I know I have sank over 30 boreholes from him, directly and indirectly, both the ones I sank for his boys and the benefactors. You can go to Oruku and verify. Go to a village. I have sunk not less than 4 boreholes in Ota village. Only Ota. You can go and verify. You know, this DBR work, this calling work normally pull us down. The richest man in Ota village, I'm the one that sank his borehole. I don't want to call his name. The richest man. He's also in main market. I'm the one that sank his borehole in his compound today. Where many people had failed. Yes, many companies have failed there. Or Amadiko Oruku contacted me through him. He gave me contact of this person I'm talking about. I went there and drilled borehole, and the borehole is running cheap rate. The borehole I sank for Chief Amadiko Oruku year 20 over to 20 years is still running. When he left his father's compound, where I sank the first borehole, to his permanent house now, I'm the one that sank that borehole. Go to his house where he's living at Onitsha. I don't want to call the place. I'm the one that sang the borehole. Go to even a Catholic church in our village, St. Joseph Catholic Church, or I'm the one that sang the borehole. If I'm telling you why I call names, you go and verify. And this contrast run into million because sinking borehole in Oruku is a fat depth well. Talk less of many projects, many connections, these rich men are like chain. He's a man I will not disrespect in my entire life. You can't tell the history of me without mentioning she forgot Norisa. See the worldwide. I sang so many, but even till now, all while they question most of these contracts, I diverted to my junior brother, whom I trained in that particular field. He's still doing the work till today. Even in Orifte, we sank so many boreholes. If borehole in Orifte is 100, our company drill 50 or more. Yes. Even Orifte today, some people, his popular name is Isimuri, but some people will say me, they call me Isimuri, they will tell you that I'm the real Isimuri. Because that is how I started. So, Obruna, Nande make ego, can see bamboo, I can make you go far. Like I told you, I was a landowner before I was 23 years in Awada, Onitsha. I have so many companies registered. When this oil Basada began to disturb, I opened a business in Abuja. And I was doing very well. Noble Sources Computers. Anybody that is into computer business, yes, selling computer and computer peripherals, will tell you that he knows, unless if the person is a new person in Abuja. Once you have been in Abuja like last 10 years going down, you must know Noble Sources Computers because we bought used laptop and computers, projectors from US, from New Jersey. Then, going forward, keep doing business and importing computer peripherals like mouse, chargers, and rest of them, etc. from China. We're doing very well. Before I answer this my calling, I have 2 properties in Abuja till date. I have a standard bungalow where I'm living. I was living there. And flats for tenants. For money making. Till eventually this calling of a pen brought me down to my village of Ife. Even people that are close to me do not believe that I will leave my successful business in importation that was thriving very, very fine in Abuja to come back to village to answer my calling. This calling work have really dealt with me. But some people, if they see me now, they will think that I'm really making money. No, I have seen money. If it's for the purpose of getting money, I will not answer this call. I can tell you. So, even when I came to answer this my calling, I keep getting contracts of boreholes. It's when at the time the outdoor work became too much that it doesn't allow me to be moving around the way I wanted to. It's when I began to sublet my jobs, my contracts to my younger brothers and everything. Even she forgot notice and notice I'm talking about. So if you see that your boyfriend and negotiate well, has a pure water company, I build a house in the village, it's nothing to compare what I have achieved in the past. The only thing is that particular time, I lost interest in anything village. Even if I came for burial, I would go to burial funeral there, and I will not reach my family house. From there, I will go. By building a house in my family compound, that time wasn't even in my mind. Because I was really living. Now I've also been now. Because I was afraid of my kinsmen. based on nghọta m nwere oge a so dị ebube. Because nwere ndị na-atụ ụjọ ndị village na ndị ụka. That is why. So even answering this my call made me to not to associate with people the way I wanted. Yes, if you are doing anything in the hotel course, I will not go. Associating with so many people, I will not go. It makes me not to be associating with people, So, no, because of this calling. If you are called one, there's some certain lifestyle it will stop you. I have known so many of my friends that are throwing parties, maybe birthday bash at Asaba. They invite me, I will not go because of my lifestyle as a called one. I can tell you that this calling of a thing have really pulled me down. I lost some of my friends because he invite me in the club, I will not come. He invite me in all this get together of a thing, I will not come because of the type of people that we attend and lifestyle and the partying and dog body and everything. I exaggerate myself. So if you are thinking that the way Eze-Ana go cheap well is making money because he's a traditionalist, he lost it. Because if I have my way, I have a choice to decide. I can tell you, I won't even be here in the village. And I can tell you, and had I see in the contract work, whether in the borehole or even in the business in Abuja, I would have gone far. If not for this, so sometimes you see people, I have seen money before answering this call. I've seen money. Even when I started my calling, my business is still there in Abuja. My sales guy is still managing it, sending money here and there. Till eventually, if when you pour here, at a certain point, I know that there is no way I will be able to be taking physical monitoring and taking stock. Before recently, I don't have any choice than to close it down. Then establish other business down here. So don't be thinking as if that because what will give me money is here. What will give me money is here. Because once you understand how things work, maybe you don't know, I have a monetized YouTube channel. And my intention is to create more avenues of earning money. Yes, you will not even know the benefit or what is there if you have same sort of incomes. I'm a content creator. Every morning I'm here. All this my things you are seeing here is monetized, don't you know? Do you know that even the music I'm playing here, I earn, don't you know? By listening to that music, I earn. You will say the music, they said the music is music right. Share the, if I on my Facebook, if I play it on Facebook, I share the profit with my another account. Because we have over 13 songs under the credit of Ugochi Temple. And those 13 songs, I earn from it. Those 13 songs, I earn from it. Whether you go to Audio Mark, iTunes, and rest of them, download it, I will earn. Full time. If you play it on Facebook while I'm introducing myself in the program, I earn. Share Facebook, divide it into two. One for my Facebook, the other one go to my network. Are you following? You see mine. I release this music, it's mine. On my YouTube, it's still mine. So anyhow you look at it, it's mine. Even recently on my Facebook, my content is there, giving me money. Because anything you play for music, I commercialize it recently. So what I can tell you is that there are so many ways, even minus that. If I open my pure water business, about 3 years ago now, I see earn. So it's not as if if I have my wish, I will choose not to answer my call. But they won't let me. That is why. If you think that, see, if you see suffering that is into this work, if you are actually answering this call, do you know that I don't have freedom of my time? Every time you will not see me outside beyond 6:30. I can't on light to enter my house. Yes, or else I sleep outside. That life I don't have. I can't go out and eat like other people. So many other things that I forbid because of this calling. You think it is easy? There are some certain lives people normally do, dolima and everything. I will not go and do it. So if you think that to be a DBI is too sweet, come and join. But make sure you maintain your swag. Some people have tested it and run away. So if you see, do you know what it means to share somebody's body? Do you know what it means to carry somebody's matter for head? Do you know that somebody will come with plenty of problems and you are trying to intervene? Do you know that sometimes after intervening, those spirits you are fighting against will come after you? Do you know? I have been a member of Prayer Warrior in Charismatic. I know what we fight. I know what we face. After casting out some of these demons, sometimes you get attacked. Don't you know? If you are not well grounded, you put your head. I remember those days I was in Catholic characters, in Catholic Charismatics. Every Friday, we don't test anything from morning till around after 6. We end the program. Because you are not expected to eat anything to come before you come to the program around 3 o'clock, and we stay there to pray for people, to cancel people and rest of them till after 6 when the program will end. You now go home and eat. We are doing all those things because of calling. So if you are thinking about Dibia making money, I can tell you, count me out. Because before now, if I have my way, I will go to my business. Because how to make money is here. How to make money is here. Once you are focused, do you know how many trainings I've attended in the past to acquire the knowledge? And that knowledge is what you put into reality, and whatever you wish will begin to come. Let me stop here, please.
Amazing. I learned a lot, sir. So, in summary, being a called one as a Dibia doesn't stop you from having other chains of businesses.
Yes,
right?
Yes. The thing is that from my grandfather, let me tell you about my family history. My family history, from when I grew up, I never lived in mud house. We never lived in mud house because my family is moderate one. From my grandfather. My grandfather was not poor. He was just moderate guy, man. As a chieftaincy title also holder, Eze-Ana. Yes, he's a upwine tapper. So in our family, we are not lazy people. My grandfather has a business. He's called Dibia. He's doing his Dibia work. Then he has another side business, which is upwine tapper, which made him rich. So I can tell you there is some lineage, families that are lineage where the poor people call them poor. And when some families, their great grandfather was very poor, their grandfather was poor, their father is poor. That one is different. But there are some families, not some people, I see some people thinking that the Libyans of ancient time are poor. It's not true. It's not true. I know my grandfather was never poor because he's an also title holder one, a sign that the person is not poor. But to be an also title holder till now, this man has parcels of land. I used to cultivate there when I was growing up in primary school there. People that borrowed him money, during the olden days, they don't sell land outrightly. If you need money, you take your land to somebody, borrow money, whenever you pay, take your land back. So my grandfather has multiple of them, which I used to farm. So some of them have taken their own. Yes, all of them have taken their own back. To show you that man is not poor. Somebody that have enough money to be borrowing money for, is he a poor man? So what I can tell you is that it's not every dibia of those yesteryears are poor. There's some family that poverty run in their lineage. But my family that like I told you, I have never lived in a mud house in my entire life. Because it's not there. From my father's side, it wasn't there. From my mother's side, my grandfather was very rich. One of the people that ruled from zinc, the ancient time. Understand? So what I'm telling you is that as a dibia, I already know that my grandfather has side hustle. So for me, answering my call does not stop me from having other streams of income, side hustle. Thank you. So I'm encouraging you, if you're a dibia, you want to learn from me, you must have side hustle. Thank you.
As a priest in Eze-Ana, if you're given opportunity to choose other profession, would you still choose what you're doing now?
Yes, thank you for that question. The truth of the matter is that if I'm given opportunity to choose another thing, being a dibia, a priest, or to be a freeborn, otherwise known as Ofeke, believe in me, I will choose to be a freeborn, otherwise known as Ofeke.
Why?
But that one will be a knowledgeable Ofeke anyway. But I would like to enjoy my life to the fullest. Are you getting me? Like being a dibia, because of other dibia that doesn't count also. Any dibia that go to hotel to dance club, they were also because of rap. You got that? So, but any dibia obuna bu ezigbo dibia na also will tell you that lots of things will be deprived from you. So if you ask me, I would have loved to be a free man, live my life to the fullest, do my business, you understand, meet with friends and colleagues and be happy. Yes, the only thing is that, but since I'm already in the field of as a priest, the only thing that normally sometimes give me happiness that sometimes if I see some people giving testimonies, telling me what they have learned from me, what God have used me to do in their life, seeing them being happy gladens my heart. That is only that. But if it's in terms of making money, believe in me, if I'm in the world, it had even that allowed me to be free doing my business, doing my contract business, maintaining my businesses, I can tell you, in terms of money wise, I would have gone far. Because I know my talent. I know that I have what it takes to be up there. Some of my mates that time, believe in me, some of my people, we started contract borehole the same time. Some of them have storage, three-story buildings at Onitsha here. I know some people that I even started before them, but I would not allow me. I know some of them that have multiple three-story buildings at Onitsha. Because if you are a contractor and you know what you are doing, and your machines are moving, I have drilling rig at age of 23 years. This motor that drills borehole. At that particular time, if you have a drilling machine that moves from side to side, you will be great. Thank you. So if you ask me generally, the work I'm doing now, I'm happy because people are happy. This particular work gave me opportunity to cross people's life and be a joy giver in my little way as a priest. But if I have my way, I would have loved to be in other profession to help people as well instead of this spiritual work, because mkpọrọkọ na akpọ dibia erika eme n'enu dibia eme na dibia a na-ekwu oturu ose na-ekwu ajọ okwu dị iche iche, both knowledgeable and even ignorant people. They will be saying many things. You know, people hate dibia. Yes, because of the way the church people painted the image of a dibia, they bastardized the image of dibia. So I can tell you, a na-ekwu oturu ose okwu ọjọọ dị iche iche against dibia. Yatago, whether nke bụ eziokwu ma nke abụrụ asa fabricate ebo dibia. Yọtara ya? Onye amara ọkịta enwe ka na-ekwu okwu insecurity in Anambra State. Ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ asị nọ ndị dibia. I can tell you, will you use it because na ofu onye mere ihe ọjọọ, mmadụ one ma one mere ihe ọjọọ wee bastardize ya, wee chefusi ọrụ ndị dibia na-alụ. So ọkpọrọkọ na-akpọ dibia erika. If I have my way, I will choose for another profession. Thank you.
Viewers all over the world, we have come to an end on today's edition of Philosophy and Life. If you have any question based on today's teaching, drop it on the comment section or DM Ogbuefi Eze-Ana with the WhatsApp number showing on your screen. For more inquiries, deep consultation, Alpha, you can as well DM him with that same number. Ogbuefi, it's nice having you here today.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Before we go, any advice to our viewers?
Viewers all over the world, keep watching us, keep joining us, keep praying for us. It's not easy. See you tomorrow. No, Gawan Kesu.